Hello, I'm Bradley Diuto. Today I'm going to give a presentation on Wine. This is a free software for Linux users, and the majority of this information I retrieved from wineheadquarters.org. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there before we started going on. Well, what is Wine? Wine is a compatibility player, or it's a layer capable of running Windows applications on Linux, Mac OS X, and BSD operating systems. So it's not just a Windows emulator. Wine began in 1993 under the initial coordination of Bod Amstadt as a way to support running Windows 3.1 programs on Linux. Very early on, leadership over Wine's development passed to Alexander Juillard, who has managed the project ever since. Over the years, as Windows applications evolved to take advantage of new hardware and software, Wine has adapted to support the new features, all while being ported to other OSs, becoming more stable and providing better user experience. Work on Wine has steadily continued for 15 years before the program finally reached version 1.0, the first stable release in 2008. Several releases later, Wine is still under active development today, and although there's more work to be done, millions of people are estimated to use Wine and run their Windows software on the OS of their choice. Approximately half of Wine's source code is written by volunteers, with the remaining efforts sponsored by commercial interests who sell supported versions of Wine. So what can Wine provide? Wine can provide benefits over Windows. Wine makes it possible to take advantage of Unix strong points, which are stability, flexibility, remote administration, while still using Windows applications that you depend on. Unix has always made it possible to write powerful scripts. Wine makes it possible to call Windows applications from scripts that can also leverage the Unix environment to its full extent. Wine makes it possible to access Windows applications remotely, even if they are a few thousand miles away. Wine makes it economical to use the clients. Simply install Wine on a Linux server and voila, you can access the Windows applications from any external. Wine can also be used to make existing Windows applications available on the web using VNC and its Java HTML5 client. Wine is open source software, so you can extend it to suit your needs or have one of many companies do it for you. So the latest release of Wine is 1.7.53. It's available. What does it do? It's some of the new features that support the various versions of Xaudio. It has more implementation of web services, DLL, improved OLE object embedding, various code cleanups in Direct 3D, new maintainers files, and signed off by requirements to improve batch review process, and some of the various bugs have been fixed. All right, so as we stated before, it allows you to use a lot of your Windows software. So the first screenshot I provided here is actually a Word. And then next is simply a screenshot of a game. And then finally our last screenshot, some more software. Again, here are my references. I referenced softpedia.com, where I was able to actually retrieve some of these screenshots. And primarily most of my information came from wineheadquarters.org. I hope you take the time to look at these references and learn a little bit more about wine and use it. Thank you for your time.